Hello everyone, and welcome to today's show. Today is April 25th, 2026, and it is a beautiful Saturday. I'm Sam Noani, your radio host, and I am super excited to be here with you today. I hope you're all having a fantastic weekend so far. Maybe relaxing and hanging out with your friends. Today, I'm introducing a super trending article from the archive. And it is something that will definitely make you hungry. That is right. We are going to talk about a fascinating research paper. And it's all about food and technology. The title of the paper is SIMMER. Cross-modal food image recipe retrieval via MLLM-based embedding. The goal is cuts//cartesiv.org/abs/2604. Plot 15628 VY. Wow, it is long. But do not worry, I will break it all down for you and make it super easy to understand. As a high school student myself, I am always looking up tasty recipes and snapping pictures of my lunch, so this topic is just incredibly relatable. So, what exactly is the problem that this paper is trying to solve? Imagine you are scrolling through your social media feed, and you see a picture of an absolutely mouth-watering slice of cake, or maybe a super fancy pasta dish. You really want to eat it, but there isn't a recipe attached to the post. Or on the flip side, maybe you find a really old, written recipe from your grandmother, but there are no pictures, so you have no idea what the final dish is supposed to look like. That is exactly what cross-modal retrieval is all about. It is the magic of linking a food image directly to its corresponding recipe text, and conversely, linking a recipe text to a matching food image. Now, let us compare this with older technologies. In the past, most systems used something called a dual-ender architecture. You can think of it like having two completely separate brains. One brain only understands pictures, and the other brain only understands words, because they speak entirely different languages. The scientists had to build really complex bridges and use tricky alignment strategies just to help these two brains communicate with each other. I knew it was a lot of hard work, and sometimes the connections were not very accurate, especially when dealing with complicated recipes that have long lists of ingredients. But then, the researchers of this paper came up with SIMMER. SIMMER stands for Single Integrated Multimodal Model for Embedding Recipes. Instead of having two separate brains, SIMMER uses just one single, super smart brain called a Multimodal Large Language Model. This incredible model has already read massive amounts of text and looked at millions of images during its training, so it naturally understands how pictures and words are connected. That is right. By using this unified approach, SIMMER completely eliminates the need for those complicated bridges. It just looks at a picture of a pizza and immediately knows how to match it with the text of a pizza recipe. The researchers also did something really clever with how they format the recipes. Because recipes are structured text, meaning they always have a title, a list of ingredients, and step-by-step instructions. The researchers designed special prompt templates. These templates tell the AI exactly what it is looking at, which helps the model generate highly accurate representations, or embeddings, for every single meal. And here is another super cool part. They introduced a component-aware data augmentation strategy. Sometimes, out in the real world, recipes are incomplete. Maybe you lost the title, or you forgot the exact ingredient list by intentionally hiding parts of the recipes during training. The researchers taught SIMMER to be incredibly robust. Even if the model only sees the cooking instructions, it can still find the correct food image. When they tested SIMMER on a massive dataset called Recipe 1 Million, which has over 1 million cooking recipes and food images, it achieved state-of-the-art performance. It completely blew all the previous methods out of the water. For example, in a really tough test, the accuracy of finding the exact recipe from an image jumped from 81.8% all the way up to 87.5%. That is a huge leap in the world of artificial intelligence. Now, let us talk about how this technology can actually be applied to our everyday lives. I have thought of at least 3 specific application examples based on the content of this paper. First, let us talk about dietary logging and nutritional management. Keeping track of what you eat can be such a hassle, especially when you're eating out or trying a new dish. With the technology behind SIMMER, you could simply take a quick photo of your lunch tray at the cafeteria or your dinner plate at a restaurant. The app would immediately retrieve the closest matching recipe, along with its full ingredient list. From there, it could automatically calculate the calories, the proteins, and all the nutritional information for you. This would have a massive impact on people who are managing allergies or trying to maintain a healthy lifestyle, because it takes all the guesswork out of dietary tracking. The second awesome application is smart cooking assistants. Imagine you are standing in your kitchen and you are wearing smart glasses. We're looking at a smart display on your fridge. You pull out a random assortment of ingredients, like some chicken, a bunch of spinach, and some pasta. If you type in those ingredients and a few basic instructions, the system could instantly show you highly realistic, appetizing photos of exactly what that dish should look like when it is done. Or, if you see a picture of a dish you want to recreate, the smart assistant can pull up the exact step-by-step, guiding you to the cooking process. This would make cooking so much more accessible and fun for beginners, and it could totally change how we interact with our kitchens. Third, this technology would completely revolutionize recipe sharing platforms and social media. Right now, content creators spend so much time writing out detailed recipes for their food blogs and trying to tag their photos perfectly so people can find them. With SIMMER, platforms like Instagram or Pinterest could automatically link a user's food picture directly to a database of recipes. So if I post a picture of the amazing cookies I baked last night, the app could automatically attach the recipe for those specific cookies without me having to type a single word. It creates a perfectly seamless experience for furries, making it easier than ever to discover new meals, share culinary creations, and bring communities together through the love of food. It is just so amazing to see how artificial intelligence is moving beyond just answering text questions and actually starting to understand our world in a multimodal way by integrating both sight and language into a single, powerful system. SIMMER proves that the future of tech is all about making seamless connections. I do not know about you guys, but talking about all these delicious recipes and smart AI tools has made me super hungry. I think I might just use my phone to look up a recipe for dinner tonight. Thank you so much for tuning in to today's broadcast. I hope you found this dive into the world of AI and food as fascinating as I did. Enjoy the rest of your beautiful Saturday. Eat lots of yummy food, and I will catch you all on the next episode. Bye-bye.